Hey everybody, it's Emerald Man 1994 here, and we are on Monster Hunter Tri Wi-Fi with my friend B Fiddle, and we are doing a brand new series, Monster Hunter Tri Madness. Ooh. And we are going to have a lot of fun. Today is a special day because we're doing a special quest. Now you may ask, well, why is this so special, and what kind of special quest is this? I don't get it. Well, that's because you're not supposed to yet, because you haven't done this yet. Well, here it is. The quest is called Help the Hunter, and we're gonna hunt a Great Jaggi. A Great Jaggi, I've never seen this enemy before. Well, I know you haven't, because he's a boss. He's a boss. That's right. Now, look at the name, Jaggi. Obviously he's related to a Jaggi. He's bigger than a Jaggi. He's bigger than a Jaggia. He's about 3 times as bigger than a Jaggia. Maybe 4 times. He's big, he's hard, and he's mean. He's like the king of all Jaggis. So let's do this. It's going to be so much fun. Located at D Island. Time limit 50 minutes. Environment is stable, so we don't have to worry about any other bosses appearing. And subquest A is to wound the Great Jaggi's head. We can do it. Subquest B is to stun the Great Jaggi. That's going to be a bit more complicated because you'll have to have a hammer. And we don't have a hammer, so we won't be able to do it. And I would even recommend you try doing it because hammers to me are bad. I don't like them. They're pretty strong, but they're very inaccurate and they're hard to use. And they're slow. It's just not good. Okay, so now, we're not going to even complete subquest B because we don't have a hammer. But if you wanted to complete it, you would just get a hammer, and you would just attack his head, and then all of a sudden you would see stars circle around his head, and that means you stunned him, and it would say subquest B complete. Then you may be asking, okay, where is your awesome weapon? Why do you have that inky-dinky thing? Well, it's because I don't want to KO him too fast, because we're so good. We're so awesome, and I don't want to KO him so fast, that way you guys don't even get a chance to see anything good happen. Okay, so let's get this started. So we are using lances, not our big switch axe. They're going to be less powerful, and we want to make this battle last and make it kind of similar to how it would be for you. Now don't get discouraged, because this boss is very hard. I'm not going to lie, he's hard. He's hard for a beginner. And to do this, you need to get good armor, and you don't go anywhere, Max. Stay here. You need to get good armor, and you need to have a pretty good weapon, because he's hard. Well, anyways, here we have some Jaggis. But we're going to get ready for this. Are you guys ready? Jaggi is in Area 6. I mean, the Great Jaggi is in Area 6. We're going to see him for the first time. Let's go. There he is. And he just left the area. Maybe like, how are you doing with that with the lance? Well, you press minus with the lance. You can keep pressing minus, then you'll do a dash. Okay, I'm going to show you the first thing. You haven't seen this before. So don't attack yet. Wait. You notice me? It's the Great Jaggi. Don't use that. Okay. Now I just threw a paintball at the Great Jaggi. Take a look at the map. Now it shows where he is. So if he leaves, it'll show us. So let's KO this Great Jaggi. Let's hit his head. That way we can complete subquest A. I know this one. Now, under your stamina gauge, you should see a sword. That shows your sharpness for the weapon. If that's ever low, if it's ever like, if it's glowing green, that means you're really sharp. But if it is cracked or red, that means you need to sharpen it. To do that, you use a wheatstone. Now, Great Jaggi has a move, which he's doing right now, which will call Jackies. Subquest A is complete. We wounded his head. But anyways, he has a move that he can use to call Jackies and Jaggia. That's his call. He can do a call just like that. It's really awesome. So he can call monsters. That way he can come help. He's calling for more monsters. They'll just come out of the bushes and just come. Keep on attacking the monsters and they can fall. Attack, attack, attack. We're doing good. Now, how do you know when his head is wounded? When it said head wounded, but look at his head. You can get a close look. You see how there are holes in his frill. His head is wounded. That's how you know his head's wounded. Take a close look at his frill. See, there's holes everywhere in it. He really got his head wounded. And with a lance, you can hold down Z and you can block with your shield. Wow, we're really doing damage. Look at him! He's limping! When a monster limps like that, that means he's weak. He's gonna flee the area. He's limping away. He just went down that hole. And look at the map. Now he's in 6. Okay, wow. So when a monster limps, that means he's very weak. And you're gonna wanna, that means he's about to die. So, yeah. So it's just kind of like a warning that you're gonna kill him soon, so be prepared. Now when a monster goes, when he limps and then leaves, sometimes he'll go, well, bosses also have their own base camp. The Great Jackie's base camp's in 6. And just like what we can do in our base camp, we can sleep in our base camp, while they can sleep in their base camp. So the Great Jackie base camp is at 6, and he's at his base camp. Let's go check out and see what he's doing. He's sleeping. No, don't run, don't run, don't run. Be very, very quiet. You don't want to wake him up. Max, you ready to wake him up? Let's do this. The Great Jackie was just eating the poop right there. He's calling to attack some more people. He's calling more Jackies. There's just so many Jackies. Sometimes you want to just say, okay, I'll attack the boss later. I need to get rid of some of these minions here. Because there's just so many of them. So I'm just going to start killing some of these minions because they could become a big pain in the butt. Now you don't have to, but if you have too many monsters in the area, it could be dangerous for you because they could kill you. I think we weeded out the Jackie population. Let's attack the Great Jackie now. This guy, now don't get discouraged, because this boss is hard for a beginner. If you don't have good weapons or good armor, it could take you a long time. And if you don't have a friend to play with, then it might be a problem. Okay, so my weapon is cracked, you see that? Max, do you have a wheatstone? Okay, well, I don't have a wheatstone, he doesn't have a wheatstone. There was some in the supply box, but I didn't get them. I probably should have. So, look what happens when you attack with a... Look, the attack bounces off. And it barely ever hits, and it's not going to be very good. So you're going to want to sharpen. So we're going to need to go to Wheatstone, and you can go get a Wheatstone at Supply Box, or you can go to Area 7. And we'll go to Area 7, and we'll show you where you can get them. Because you're gonna be able to do barely any damage if you don't have a wheat stone. If your weapon's not sharp, then it'll just bounce right off and be no point. Okay, I'll get it myself. Basically, you just go to this thing and you gather here and you get a wheat stone. So here I got a wheat stone. Good. So I'm gonna use this wheat stone right here. Watch what happens. It's a stone that he grinds against his blade to sharpen it. Weapon powers increase, sharpness is at max. Okay, let's go back to the Great Jaggy and let's finish him off. We're so close. I can feel it. We know he's close because he just limped. But he's really close to dying. I just know it. Oh, shh. He's sleeping. Let's kill him. Kill him. We killed him. Congratulations. We just killed our first boss. Now when you kill a boss, carve him. I got a Screamer, which is a Great Jaggy item. You can get it from a few monsters. I got a Great Jaggy hide. Wow, now that's a rare item. And I got another Great Jaggy hide. You can carve bosses generally 3 times. Let's get rid of some of these Jaggies. Great job. We completed our first boss quest. It was hard. But it'd be even harder for you because we have awesome armor and we have an okay weapon. This is a weapon you might have, so it's a beginner weapon. Quest complete. Quest complete! Woo! Woo! We did it! We completed our first boss! Great Jaggy's KO'd! Let's see what we got. We got a Great Jaggy Claw. A Screamer. Great Jaggy Hide. Great Jaggy Hide. Great Jaggy Hide. Monster Bone S. Jaggy Hide. Great Jaggy Hide. Bird Weaver and Fang. Monster Bone S. Jaggy Scale. Screamer. And Jaggy Scale. Great job. We did excellent here. You guys did fantastic. This was a hard boss, but we managed to do it. So, now whenever I was in the beginning, whenever I first started playing this game, Great Jaggy was hard, and you will die a bunch of times if you're not fully prepared, and you need to prepare yourself. Bring herbs, use your first aid meds, you bring potions if you have any. Like, they'll get hard, so you're gonna need all the help you can get. But don't get discouraged because the practice makes perfect, and you'll get better. You'll get better weapons. You'll get better armor, and he will be as easy as he was for us. Well, yeah. Well, if you have any questions about Monster Hunter Tri, feel free to ask them in the comment below because me and Befiddle, we're gurus. We are awesome in this game. We know everything there is to know, basically. We've beaten every single quest. We know every boss inside and out. We can help you. We'll help you do this. We'll help you do that. We'll help you combine. We'll tell you where stuff is. We'll help you. So don't you worry. Just ask us. And yeah. Well, that about wraps it up. Please rate, comment, share, and subscribe. It only takes a few clicks. And I will see you guys later. And until then, this is Emerald Man, 1994, signing off.